Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm here with a reading for my Cancer friends for January of 2023. And in this reading, I'm going to tell you what you should stop doing, what you should start doing, and what you should continue doing in January to make it the best month possible. Today I'm going to be using the Tarot of Oppositions, which I really like. It has a light aspect and a shadow aspect on each card, which is kind of like reversed and upright. And I think you'll enjoy that artwork. And then at the end, I'm going to do a yes/no oracle reading using this deck from MJ Cullinane called Treasures from Above. So you'll want to be thinking of a yes/no question to ask also. In this reading, I just want you to keep in mind that this is a general reading, so everything I say may not apply to you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, there are pictures of males and females on the cards, and please know that these cards are not gender specific because we all embody both male and female energy throughout our lives at different times, and so these cards are for everyone, no matter what your gender. All right, so let's get started. And, oh, one more thing. If Cancer is your sun sign, then be sure to check the readings for your moon sign and for your rising sign, because those will also have important information for you. If you're not sure how to find out what your moon sign and rising signs are, send me a comment below, and I will get you that information. All right, so, well, there's one card that just popped out for us. I was about to say, what do our Cancer friends need to stop doing? Okay, what does Cancer need to stop doing in order to make January 2023 the best month that can possibly be? What do our Cancer friends need to stop doing? All right, there it is. All right, very good. What do our Cancer friends need to start doing in January to make it the best month ever? And what do our Cancer friends need to continue doing? Oh, that's like half of the deck not working. What do our Cancer friends need to continue doing to make this the best January possible? What does Cancer need to continue doing? And we have this card and this card. All right. We're going to take a look at the card on the bottom of the deck, which is going to be the underlying situation that's going on with you right now. All right, so let's take a look at the cards. The first thing you need to stop doing is represented. Well, let's look at the cards here. So we have Five of Swords for what you should stop doing, the Judgment card for what you should stop doing, the Hanged Man for what you should stop doing, for what you should start doing, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Wands for what you should continue doing. So the first thing I notice here is that you have two major arcana cards, the Judgment card and the Hanged Man. So pay particularly close attention to these two cards because major arcana cards have a major effect on your life. They can represent just main themes that run throughout your life. They can represent karmic lessons, major transformation. So these two cards are super important. The other cards are important as well, but they represent more of everyday occurrences in your life and everyday things you need to deal with. So let's take a look at what the cards say you should stop doing to make January the best month ever. And we have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is a card about someone who is willing to win at all costs, all right? So, a lot of times we have to watch ourselves and make sure that we are not the person who to whom winning is so important that we tread all over other people or we disregard their feelings, okay? So make sure that if this situation comes in your life and you know that you're a person who really has to win at all costs, just try to temper that a bit, okay? Try to stop and take a look at what you're doing, how it's affecting other people, and also how it's affecting yourself and your relationships with other people, okay? So make sure that you're not just winning at all costs at whatever you're doing, okay? Just watch out for that, please. All right, and then the Judgment card. All right, we got the shadow aspect of the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is often a card about a new life, a new birth, so to speak. Not necessarily a physical birth, but it's like the story where the angel rings that blows the trumpet, and all of the souls that have been in the grave go up to heaven to start their new life in heaven, okay? But your card here is turned reversed. So I believe this card is telling you to be very careful about the judgments you make about other people in the month of January, okay? If you are a person who's judgy, I know sometimes I tend to be that way, so please take a look at that and try to look at the reasons why the person is behaving a certain way, or why they're doing the things they're doing. Try not to be super judgmental in January, okay? Try to kind of live and let live, just kind of adopt the attitude, whatever floats their boat, all right? Not trying not to be so judgmental, all right? Not saying you are, but some of you may have that tendency, so you just really want to watch out for that. All right, the things you should start doing in January, and we have the Hanged Man, the light aspect, and this is another super important card for you for this month. And the Hanged Man is always about, or often about, an enforced period of waiting. It can also be about self-sacrificing. So you may find that in January that you may need to give a little more than usual, okay? You may need to sacrifice some of your time, some of your, I don't necessarily want to say your material goods, but you may need to sacrifice something for the good of another person in January, all right? So you want to be open for that. And also, another thing this is telling me is that some of you need to start really, really exercising patience, okay? So if you find yourself being a person who tends to be impatient and they want what they want now, maybe they want to win, sometimes it's really good to be patient. So January might be a time where it will benefit you and make you happier in the long run to exercise patience, all right? So if something is not happening as fast as you want it to, just go ahead and remember, you know what? I need to really be patient about this. I need to look at this from a different point of view. It can also mean to start looking at things from a different point of view, all right? So that's another thing to work on for January. And then what you should continue is you should continue to realize that a lot of the things you're worried about, the Nine of Swords is called the Nightmare card. It's about worrying unnecessarily. So what you need to do is to continue telling yourself, you know what, the things I'm worried about are probably not going to come to be. They're probably not going to happen. And so I don't need to give myself unnecessary anxiety worrying about things that I can do nothing about, or things that are most likely not going to happen at all, all right? So just continue telling yourself that. It looks like you're kind of on that track already. Try not to worry so much and just keep up that the attitude of not worrying so much, not causing yourself anxiety. All right, and then you also have the Queen of Wands, and so this can represent you, or this can represent a person who is very important in your life. And so if this is you, continue embracing the qualities of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very outgoing person. She is fiery. She is, very charismatic, and she inspires others. So if you are a person who inspires others, just continue doing that. This also represents a mature energy who can be motherly and nurturing as well as in charge. And so really kind of continue representing these qualities or embodying these qualities in January, the qualities of inspiring others, the qualities of, just being charismatic, being friendly, being outgoing. Continue doing that. And if you don't feel like this refers to you, then continue to be in the relationship with this person, if you know who this is, to continue to look to them for guidance, look to them for inspiration. Okay, so if it's you and you're inspiring others, continue doing that. If it's another person and they're inspiring you, continue to look to that person for inspiration. And the card on the bottom of the deck tends to be what is underlying how you're feeling and what's going on for this reading, or even for January. And what it looks like is that the Four of Swords is all about getting the necessary rest you need. Okay, apparently it looks like you're not getting enough rest. You may not be taking care of yourself the way you need to. You may not be relaxing when you need to relax. So this can cause mental problems. It can cause emotional problems. It can cause physical problems as well. So what you need to be sure to do in January is to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Okay, taking care of your physical needs, taking care of yourself as far as getting enough rest goes. Take a break when you need to, relax when you need to, doing something to calm your mind. Again, you want to keep these anxieties and worries at bay. Okay, so keep doing things that will calm yourself. Maybe you have a meditation program. Maybe there's just something you like to do to relax. Well, continue doing those things. And super underlying this whole thing, this whole reading, is the need to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, it's really hard to take care of others and to, to be your best for yourself and for others. Okay, so I feel like that's important to you right now. All right, so just to cap it off, really, make sure that you're not the person who always has to win at the cost of other people's feelings or well-being. Make sure that's not you. Be really aware of when you are starting to be judgmental and judging others. Okay, so try to avoid that, especially during the month of January. That'll make you so much happier. So just people are who they are. They're going to do what they do, and that's their own thing. It's on them. So try not to be judgmental. And also, you may need to sacrifice something during the month. You may need to, do something that maybe you don't love that much in order for the well-being of someone else. And that it will end up being a good thing for you. Also, if you need to wait, just go ahead and wait with patience. Be patient. Look at your situation from a different point of view, from different points of view, and that will really help you a lot in January. All right. Continue keeping those anxieties and worries at bay. Continue inspiring others if that's you, or continue to be inspired by this special person, this special energy that inspires you. And also, again, take care of yourself. Number one thing, please take care of yourself, Cancer people. All right, now for your yes/no reading from MJ Cullinane's Treasures from Above Oracle. Right now, I want you to think of a question that you want the answer to, and that answer is going to be a yes or no. Okay, so think of your question now. If you need to pause me for a minute and then come back to it, that's fine. Formulate the question in your head and really concentrate on it. All right, so I'm assuming you've got your question. And the next thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to find the right card for this reading, okay? For your answer. All right, which card will best answer the questions of my Cancer friends? All right, that is the card. All right, so let's take a look. The first thing you're going to do is pick a treasure, all right? So there are 3 treasures on this card. If you can see them, they are a string of lights. These are like Christmas lights. An eyelash curler and a shot glass, all right? So right now, take a minute, concentrate, focus. Which one of these images appeals to you most? Or which one of these objects do you feel drawn to choose? Is it the string of lights? Is it the eyelash curler? Or the shot glass? So take a minute and choose one of these items. If you need to put me on pause again, pause me and then come back and we'll have your answers. So I'm going to put this right here. Again, you have chosen either the string of lights, the eyelash curler, or the shot glass. So if you've chosen the string of lights, I'm going to look it up in the book. The string of lights is going to be number 44, or string lights, number 44. We're going to look up 44 and see what it says to get the answer to your question. It says, dense fog and low clouds prevent your answer from shining through. Ask again. So we will pull another card and ask again for you at the end of this reading. Okay, if you chose the eyelash curler, it's number 132, and your answer is... the universe is vast and filled with unknowns. This is one of them. Try again. All right, so that's 2 try agains. And if you chose the shot glass, it is number 119. And let's see what that one says. The planets have aligned at this moment to offer you a direct answer of yes. So if you chose the shot glass, your answer is yes. And this can be the end of your reading. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up. Now, let's find the answers for my other 2 people. The people who chose the string lights and the eyelash curler. So let's look at the next card. This card has 3 more treasures. And these treasures are a crown, a frame, as in a picture frame, and a glove. So again, concentrate, focus. Which image are you being drawn to? Which treasure? The crown, the frame, or the glove? And again, focus on your question. And you can pause this if you like. And when you come back, we will have the answer for your question. All right. So if the treasure you chose was the crown, your answer is going to be number 99. And it says, the morning star reveals your answer, no. So if you chose the crown, your answer is no. If you chose the frame, number 139. If you chose the frame, it says, the stars shine down upon a path where the only answer is yes. So if you chose the frame, your answer is yes. And last but not least, if you chose the glove, it is number 113. And as the wind blows through the trees, you can hear your answer leap off the branches, no. All right, so if you chose the glove, your answer is no. Again, if you chose the frame, your answer is yes. And if you chose the crown, your answer is no. All right. So I hope that helped you out. 139. Okay. All right. So that is your yes-no reading from MJ Cullinane's Treasures from Above Oracle. Yes-no Oracle. You know, sometimes you just need a yes-no answer, and that's all. All right. So that is your reading for January, Cancer. If it was helpful to you, please give the video a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded so you won't miss anything ever. I've got lots of different content on here. I have tarot deck reviews, oracle deck reviews, readings, and some other divination videos that you might be interested in. So I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope your January is terrific. Thanks again. Bye-bye.